With the dogs having just been released onto the live servers, we're about to buy our very first dog. Let's go in here and select the color that we want. We did black and tan full coat last time, so I think we'll switch it up a little bit. We'll go with the black and tan saddle, because it looks very similar. I like the black coloration in it, but it doesn't have quite as much of it, so it's going to look a little bit different. We're going to stay with a male dog, I believe. And then, as per everybody's request, we're going to name it Wolf. Since, for some reason, almost all of you wanted me to name it this, so that's what we're gonna do. But since today is the release date for the Bloodhound DLC along with the TruRACS Blackbuck, we are gonna head out and hunt some of them. And it looks like we have a couple in a spot that I've never had Blackbuck before, so that's a pretty interesting thing to see. I was not expecting to have them over here on this side, but if we can get a good angle, we'll definitely try to take this guy out. He's about 340 meters out, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Once he puts his head up, take him out. That might have been slightly low, but I think we should be okay. Maybe not. It is looking like it was low. However, that one was good, so sounds about right. We end up hitting the hardest shot and miss the easy one. Seems like how it would go for me. Well, it looks like the game just crashed when I tried to reload my gun. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess we're not going to get to see what either of those Blackbuck were. But it's not too big of a deal because they were both just level 3s anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. We do have another decent level 3 right here at about 170 meters, I believe that said. Let's get him down. And that guy's gonna drop on the spot, so not gonna have to do any tracking at all with him. Well, there is another Blackbuck. He's about to spook off though, so we're gonna have to be pretty quick with this. I think we can get him. Might have been slightly high on the shot, but I think he's gonna go down anyway. And just one more for good measure, I guess, to make sure we get the full score. And our dog just got its first level up, just from kind of walking next to us, so let's go ahead and have it track, actually. Now, I did want to real quickly mention something, because I know a lot of people are going to notice this if you're leveling your dog up quickly. Once you hit level 15 in Tracker, which is this skill right over here, it basically helps the dog track better. Once you hit level 15 in there, it will end up bugging out. So until they find a fix for this, I would highly recommend not making your dog track every single animal. Try to just use it on the animals that actually that you actually need some help tracking, because I have noticed that it does bug out once you hit level 15, because if for some reason it goes past 15, once you've completed level 15, it'll start level 16, which isn't supposed to be a thing, and it seems to break them. So the devs do already know about this, and they are looking for a fix, so it's just a matter of time before that is fixed, but I figured I would let you guys know just in case it happens to one of you. But anyway, our dog just found the Blackbuck, so let's go ahead and grab this thing now. 85.80, and we actually did get left lung on the first shot. It wasn't as high as I thought, but still not a perfect shot. But that is a very interesting looking Blackbuck. It's got very uneven horns. Here is the first one that we ended up shooting. He did not go anywhere at all. He dropped completely on the spot. Let's go ahead and take a look at this little guy. 93 scoring level 3. My favorite horn color for sure, though. I do really like the tan horns. I hope a diamond can have this coloration. I'm going to be checking in all of the Discord channels for trophy shots of TruRACS Blackbuck and see if any of you guys have got a diamond with the tan horns, because I really hope that's a thing. And if it is, I'm probably going to grind until I get one, so depending on how things go with these guys, we might have quite a bit of Blackbuck grinding in the future. So there is another level 3 Blackbuck. We're finding quite a few level 3s today. Have not seen a level 4 as of now, but I'm sure we'll end up finding them eventually. That seems to have been a pretty good shot on that guy. Maybe not, actually. That might have hit a little bit low. Let's see how far away he was. Oh yeah, that that definitely hit low. I did not realize he was almost 300 meters away. Why did that seem so much closer? I feel like that's way closer. Yeah, that's 230. Why is it showing this far away? I guess that was the last place that he was spotted when he ran off. So he was actually more like there, I'd say. So like 214? Yeah, it seems about the right distance. Huh, that's a little bit strange. Well, it looks like we have company, as is to be expected here on Parquet. So we'll just take this thing down. Should be good enough. We'll probably put one more into it though. Actually, we didn't even need to. It just died on its own. So let's go ahead and grab that 70.60. It is just a level 2 female water buffalo, but of course. Well, I can tell this is going to be happening for a little while. Not the best shot. That one was much better though. And that is a female blackbuck, which means our male might be near. And, of course, another one. What else would I expect here on Parquet Fernando? It would not be a parquet hunt if there wasn't water buffalo. There's always at least one encounter with the water buffalo. But that guy'll only take 2 shots and he's down. Back on to tracking the blackbuck. So it looks like if the animal stops bleeding, your dog will not be able to track it anymore, and this guy's trail has gone completely cold, so not really anything that we can do now. We're just gonna have to go look for a different one, I think. Little unfortunate, but it was just a level 3. But that is pretty good to know that the dogs actually can't track them once they've stopped bleeding, so if you make a shot bad enough to where it's not gonna die off, then eventually they won't be able to track it anymore. Which is really good to know for future reference. So there we finally have a level 4 blackbuck, along with another level 3, but the level 4 is the one that I'm interested in, so let's see if we can get a shot into him. I did decide to bring along the Argus scope because a lot of you have wanted me to use it. I'm not that great with it though, so I'm not really expecting to be any more accurate with the Argus than I would be with the Hyperion, but we'll try it for some of these longer range shots, I guess. Just gonna see how it does. Ooh, was that a leucistic? I think that was a leucistic. Yeah, it is. Wait, is that 2? No way. There's 2 leucistic female blackbuck. Well, that's interesting. That's not what I was expecting to find here. I can't shoot both of them yet either. And honestly, I'd rather shoot that male, so... well, I guess we could put a stand here. And in fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. That's not what I was expecting to find here, although, I guess that is the beauty of a fresh population of blackbuck with TruRACS coming in. Alright, so now we got a tripod stand down, which should make it so we can shoot these guys without having to worry about deleting the zone. Provided we can find the ones that we were after again. But until those guys get back to their zones, there is 2 other blackbuck males over here, a level 2 and a pretty decent level 3. So we're definitely going to get that 3 down, and then if we can, we'll get the 2 also. In fact, once she gets her head down, we'll take this shot. Should do the trick on both of them. And yeah, he's definitely going down. And now that we're in the stand, we don't really have to worry about deleting the zones at all. So I just shot near them with the 22 to try and get them moving, and I don't see our leucistic ones yet. I'm going to guess they're probably behind the brush, which is going to make this a little bit more difficult. Actually, see one of them right there. So once she comes out, just drop her, and then hopefully we can find the other one. There it is. There is the other one right there. Since it is just a female, we'll probably take a running shot if we get the chance. And right here is our shot. Looked good. And yeah, we actually did nail that shot. Nice. Get that level 3 too while we're at it. Here is the level 2 Blackbuck. Go ahead and tell Wolf to sit. And I did forget to grab treats, so I don't have any treats with me, but we can at least play with him. Such a good dog. I can't wait till they actually fix the bug that makes them track in slow-mo, because I would like to max level this guy and hopefully get to use some of the high-end traits, because a lot of them sound like they could be really useful. So hopefully one of these days we'll be able to actually get our dog to max level. There we go. There is the second Blackbuck. This one was a pretty big level 3. Yeah, 100.10. That's a good size 3. Not bad at all. Almost gold. 132.20 is diamond rating also, for those of you that are not familiar with the new scoring on them. That is a pretty solid one. Definitely not bad. And we also did just get a, believe, a trait available for our dog. And yep, right here. Dog can skip detour tracks in favor of more recent clues, or a more loving relationship with your dog, increasing its overall bond. I think we're gonna go with shortcut, because this is pretty much a no-brainer in my opinion. This is by far one of the most useful traits that you can give your dog. Pretty much throughout all of these levels, I feel like this is one of the most important ones, so we're gonna go with shortcut. It'll greatly increase how efficient our dog is at tracking. Anytime that we get a brand new TruRACS species, it's always interesting to see what those first initial spawns are gonna be. And honestly, the last thing that I expected was to find 2 leucistic female Blackbuck. But that's what we got. And one of them is right here. Not really gonna take any pictures, let's go ahead and pick it up. So we got a left lung shot right there. Not too bad at all. I'm not going to taxidermize this guy because there was a recent change with this patch that limits you to 5 lodges of each kind to, I believe, solve one of the issues that they were having with the lodges. So we're just going to take a quick screenshot and call it good on this one, and then move over to the second one. And in fact, this is actually, that's actually our level 4 Blackbuck, and that's got really, really cool horns. I like that. That looks really good. 110.10 also. So this guy has not too many major differences in size, as far as I can tell. There's like maybe 4 or 5 inches overall difference. And that's definitely because that one's a little bit taller. So this one probably would have been around 114, 115. But still a very solid one. And it looks pretty cool, so we'll actually taxidermize it and take a look at it in the lodge for you guys. So I don't know where the other leucistic one... Oh, is that it? No, this is another 3, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So I wasn't completely blind. I mean, kind of. But I thought this might have been the leucistic, but it was indeed one of the level 3s. But it looks like our dog is chasing down that leucistic one, so let's go find it. And Wolf has found our leucistic. Just chilling in this bush right here. Let's have him sit. And I guess we'll claim this kind of like right here. This seems to be the cleanest spot. There we go, leucistic Blackbuck female number 2. Unfortunate that both of them were females. If we had got a male, I would have taxed it, but not really any purpose in taxing these ones. But it's still really cool. Interesting thing to find on our first run. That right there is actually a pretty large level 4 mule deer. And in fact, when he gets in range, I think we'll take a shot, because I don't really see anything special for Blackbuck. So we're definitely going to take that monster mule deer out. That thing looks absolutely huge. We do have the 9.3 from the drilling rifle to take it out, so let's go ahead and do that if we can find him again. Oh, they're actually just arriving at their zone. I thought they were leaving. So I guess what we're going to do is use the 22 trick to get him to move, because I can't actually spot him when he's in that spot. So hopefully We can make a good shot here, provided we get the correct gun out. There we go. That should be pretty solid. That's a very large mule deer, so we definitely wanted to get him down. So once we go claim him, we're probably going to check out this lake right here and the tip of this lake, because that's two very good blackbuck spots, and during the early access portion of this patch, I was finding quite a few of them in those areas, so we're definitely going to check those out next. They seem to be pretty good hotspots. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. It's the ugliest rack of them all, but that is a diamond dilute mule deer. And that's a guaranteed diamond too. That rack never trolls as far as I know. Well, that's not what I was expecting to find today. I was expecting to find some nice blackbuck, but that's definitely something we're gonna have to go for. The only thing I have on me that can take it is the drilling rifle, so that's what we're gonna take it with. Wow, I can't believe that. This is something I've wanted for so long, and of course it has the ugliest rack. But we're still gonna get it down, because either way, that's still gonna be really, really cool. It's about 150 out. We could take it right now. I'm pretty comfortable with using the drilling rifle at that range, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll get up here and just kind of prone on the edge of this blind if it'll let us. There we go. That should be good. It's a little janky, but should work to get us a little bit elevated. So once he lifts his head up again, we'll try to take him out. That should be good. Yeah, he's going down. Wow, I can't believe that. That is such a cool trophy. I don't think these are considered to be a super rare, but that's still so awesome to see. It is an uncommon fur type. Dilute is, I think, one of the more uncommon of the uncommons. Now that I think that over again, that didn't really make too much sense. I guess what I meant to say is it's the hardest to find of the uncommon fur types for animals, because there's quite a few animals that have uncommon fur types, but I think the dilute is a little bit harder to find than some of the other uncommons for other species. Guess that's what I meant to say. But that is insane. What a giant. It's unfortunate that it has that bugged rack, but I can't really be too mad about that because either way it's still a diamond, and that is absolutely amazing. It's something I've wanted for so long. And we got our dog just looking at it right now. That's such an awesome photo too. That is so cool. Well, we'll get one more picture from the opposite side. And then we'll go ahead and claim this guy. Let's see how much this thing scores. 340. Oh my, oh, it's max weight too. Oh my gosh. Man, if this wasn't the bugged rack, this would be the perfect trophy. I can't believe that. Wow. That's ridiculous. That is such an insane trophy. I just wish it didn't look so strange with these antlers. But that's insane. 340. I can't say I've ever seen one hit 340 before. If you guys have ever got a mule deer that's 340 or above, or just even seen one from anybody else, feel free to let me know in the comments below, because I can't say that I've ever seen that before. This might be a first. And for this thing to be max weight too, along with being a dilute, this is one of my greatest trophies of all time. We've had a lot of awesome trophies in the past, but this just might be my best. Honestly, after getting that, I don't think there's really anything else that could make this hunt any more special, so no matter what we're gonna find at these next few zones, I doubt it's gonna be able to top that, but we'll still check a couple more of these blackbuck zones and see if we can get a couple decent level 4s, since this is supposed to be a blackbuck video. So we'll do a little more blackbuck hunting and just see what we can find. So there's what we're working at with this zone. We got a level 3, another 3, a 2, a 2, and another 3. So nothing too special, but there's quite a few of them here. And there is actually what looks to be another 3. Actually, I think that might have been the first one I spotted, but either way, we got a lot of level 3s and 2s here, so do our best to take them out. We also have a mule deer running off, but we're not too worried about him. Only thing we care about is the blackbuck. So we made it out onto this little rock right here, and what I'm gonna do is use it to kind of like elevate us and stabilize us at the same time. So let's see which one of these is gonna be the best to take out. That guy, probably this one right here. Yeah, we'll take out this guy and maybe be able to get the other one. Honestly, I don't know if this tree is gonna block us or not. I'm just gonna hope for the best. So we got 2 of them. Second one was not good though, it looks like. However, the second shot into him should at least ensure that he goes down. I don't think that was vitals either, but he's gonna die regardless, and now that they're out of here, we can actually set up a tripod, if I can remember what slot I put it in. 2, it looks like. So what we're gonna do is put it somewhere like right here. And that should be about 150 away, which should be perfect. So our dog should be able to track down those 2 blackbuck. We can get him close enough to the track to actually do it. The first one shouldn't be too hard because it dropped on the spot, but the second one ran off quite a distance, so we'll see if he can find the second one for us. That way we don't have to do as much work. But here is the first one right here. This is a pretty cool looking one. I do love that horn color, as I was saying earlier. Easily my favorite coloration for the new Blackbuck TruRACS. Really awesome looking. But this guy is a small one. Hopefully eventually we can get a big one with this coloration. And let's go ahead and reward Wolf with a treat. Wait, did I? I forgot to equip them. Well, I guess we're just gonna pet him instead. There we go. Good enough, I guess, since we forgot the treats. And just like that, he found it at lightning speed. I love the fact that once you start leveling them up a little bit, they actually just run straight to the trophy. Once you get that trait that allows them to skip tracks, it really is a game changer. But there it is. That's a really solid looking level 3. I mean, it doesn't score very high, but it looks really good. Very symmetrical and even. And I love those kind of wider curls. It looks really awesome. Well, I went to check this last place right here, and we actually do have a level 4 blackbuck, so we finally found a good level 4. It took pretty much the entire video, but we eventually did get it done. So let's go ahead and take that guy down, along with the other if we possibly can. And yeah, that's gonna do the trick. Looks like we got the second one pretty good also. We also have some axis deer in the background, but I'm not really gonna worry about them. If we do see some more blackbuck run out, we'll definitely take them though. Well, here is, I believe, the level 3. Yeah, this guy is just a small 393.30. But another one with the cool horn color, so can't really complain there. However, this guy over here is probably our best blackbuck of the day. We did get one other level 4, but I don't think it had as good of an estimate as this. And yeah, this guy does score just slightly higher at 113.50. That's actually some really cool looking horns. I like that. They almost have kind of a curve to them. It just ever so slightly. But that looks really awesome. Another good looking blackbuck. So I honestly don't know where to put this thing. I don't really have any free plaques that I can put it on, at least not in the main rare room here, so I guess we're gonna have to search around a little bit and hopefully we'll find a place for it eventually. So I guess what we're gonna do is remove this Gemsbok right here. That's really the only thing that I can think of that would, I guess, make sense. Because we got all our mule deer in that room and then we have 2 of them right there, so I think the best bet is gonna be to put it here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Not too bad. Not sure if we'll keep it with that pose, but there you have it. Max weight Dilute Diamond Mule Deer. Easily one of the most interesting trophies I've got, mainly because of that rack. Still pretty sad that he's got these antlers, but Can't really complain. Still a crazy trophy. This guy is not going to stay here by any means, but I did real quickly just want to show him off to you guys since that is a really cool looking black buck. I love the fact that they can do this now. It's really cool. I love the different horn variation, and so far so good with the TruRACS for them. I think it's a huge improvement over the legacy racks, so I really look forward to seeing what kinds of diamonds are out there. Unfortunately, we didn't find one today, but we still have a few places that I haven't looked, and I'm sure that we'll find more Blackbuck zones eventually, so maybe we'll still be able to find one pretty soon. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. We're going to go ahead and end it there. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. I post 3 to 5 videos a week along with daily live streams. Also, be sure to leave a like and comment on the video. For YouTube's algorithms, it's a massive help in getting these videos shared with more viewers, and I really do appreciate it. If you have anything that you guys would like to have me do in a future video, be sure to put it in a comment down below along with any questions that you may have for me. I try to reply to as many of them as I possibly can, so feel free to say whatever you want. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!